The gubernatorial election is not for another 9 months, but there's already a lot of talk about former two-term Governor Paul LePage wanting his old job back.
He has turned in enough signatures to get on the Republican primary ballot in June. News Center Maine's Lee Goldberg sat down with LePage and his wife Ann to talk about, among other things, why he decided to make another run for the Blaine House.
Because I love Maine. I love Maine. I love the Maine people. And I think that what's happened the last 3 years is just unbelievable. And I'm a capitalist. I believe in capitalism.
The first time around, Governor LePage often made the headlines for not the right reasons. He says his time away from the office has changed him.
How do you convince both of them, the legislature, the public, that whatever they didn't like about you the first 8 years, things will be different because maybe this part of you has changed?
The big change in me has been the last 4 years watching what's going on in the country. And I'm absolutely convinced that if we continue to hate each other, we don't find a path to at least like each other and respect each other, our country is in for a doom. Our Constitution is not going to survive. We need to find a path to have civil discourse so we can talk both sides of the argument.
Is there anything the governor has done at all in her term that you would give her credit for, that you think was a good idea?
Boy, I tell you, this administration is taking the path to socialism, and I'm a pure capitalism. I believe in capitalism. So this election is going to be about, do we keep capitalism or do we go to socialism? Do we pay people to stay home or do we get people back to work?
You ever second guess, go, do I really want to do this again?
No, that's not ever entered my mind. She knows that. Am I looking forward to the negative ads and all that? No, I'm not looking forward to that. In fact, I saw Janet Mills, the governor, at Dave Flanagan's celebration of life, and I looked at her and I said, look, let's have a good, clean campaign, and I hope it's clean, and I hope it's not nasty. And she said the same thing. I hope we could stay on policy. I will tell you the one thing that you're going to see about Paul LePage that I have learned is it's all about policy. Good public policy is good politics, and good politics is good government. And that's where I'm coming from. I only want to talk about the policies. That's why I don't want to attack Janet Mills. I'm not saying she's good, bad, or indifferent. And I had to work my way off the streets to become successful. I had to work my way through poverty. So we have different ways of looking at life.
I would have to ask the question, are you better off today versus where you were 4 years ago? When we decided to do this, we prayed about it. And if the Maine people want us back, they'll have us back. If they choose not to have us back, I'm in charge of Plan B.
I
don't know what that is.
Lee,
but I guarantee you, it's going to be what I want.
I will say this, Plan B is tougher than getting elected governor.
Now, before taking on Governor Mills in the fall, Paul LePage will need to get through a primary in June, though we don't know of any other candidates who filed to get on that ballot yet.